Is Madovna a usable language? Yeah, it is. It has its own grammar system. It has its own pattern of verb conjugation. It has a ton of vocabulary. I have no doubt that you would have absolutely no trouble having more than a basic conversation in Madovna. The only thing that I would say about it is, there are a couple tenses I'm not done with. So like the passive tense, for those of you who don't know what it is, instead of saying like I kicked the ball, you would say the ball was kicked. So the action happens, but it doesn't tell you who or what did it. So that's the passive. And I haven't looked at that since like March, and I haven't looked at it since. So I'd have to go back and make sure that it's done. And if it's not, I'd have to work on it heavily. So there are certain, it's weird to think about all the different ways that you say something in a day and all the different tenses that you use in a matter of even an hour. It's a lot. The only other thing I would say is that it would need time. So there are a lot of words in language, and vocabulary would need to build over time. Like, you have a conversation with a friend and that one word pops out that you haven't used in like a month or a year or like 6 years. And you go, wow, I haven't used that word in a long time. There's a lot of words like that. And you think it would be useful to like whittle language down to have fewer words so it was simpler. But really, like these words, they usually have like a more specific meaning. And if you can have one word for a more specific meaning, why wouldn't you, right? So sometimes when I'm translating from English to Madovna, I'll find, there's this one particular word that I want to use with this one particular meaning, and it does not exist in Madovna. So then I have to sit there and go, do I compromise and use like a synonym? Because, in English, when you look at synonyms, you're going to find a whole ton of words that all mean around the same thing, but not exactly the same thing. And all words have different connotations behind them. And so there's like that one connotation I want to use, the one meaning. And I don't really like to compromise. So I don't think that I would sit there and go, okay, I'm going to use a different word that's similar to, but not exactly what I want. So then I got to sit there for like 20 plus minutes, not always 20 minutes, but often 20 minutes or more, and come up with a new word for it. And then I have to insert it in the dictionary, and then I have to do my cross checks. I have to make sure everything connects and lines up, and then I can use that word. And so really, like vocabulary that you don't use every day, every time I'm translating something, I always come across new things, even though I have tons of words already. So it would just be time. Other than that, it's actually relatively usable already. And I think in the future, I'll probably make some videos speaking it. I'd have to practice a little bit first because, it's not like I'm doing it every day. I've got 3 kids and they don't speak it. So, would you speak it? Would you speak a constructed language, or would you just stick to English? Let me know in the comments. Ciao.